Yes, Daddy, I just got to the restaurant. I'm not gonna be too mean. You know, I'm gonna channel Mommy and take care of this whole thing, all right? I gotta go, the hostess is looking at me. Okay. All right, tell Uncle Lou I said hi, and don't forget to take your afternoon pills, okay? And get a nap in. Sorry about that. I'm meeting someone here for lunch. Benjamin Sharpe, little squirrely guy, kind of looks like a meerkat. Thank you, honey. Yeah, me too. Also this, very cute. The traffic was a goddamn nightmare. Did you order already? Hi, you know what? Could you do me a mimosa, and could I get one of those Caesar salads that you do, but with the chicken? Could I guess get like a little side order of the shrimp? It's gonna be a busy day, you know, gotta get your protein in. Perfect, you know exactly how to do them. Well, I had a day to myself. I don't get to come into the city much anymore, and I thought, you know, why not we just sit down and we have a little bit of a conversation? You know, conversations never hurt anybody. Listen, I understand that maybe there was some heightened emotions and hurt feelings at family dinner. And listen, I'm not gonna make fucking excuses for us. We're Irish, you know, we tend to stick to ourselves, and, you know, playing with others is not necessarily a strong suit. Listen, make no mistake about it, you know, you're part of the family, but Ben, honey, you're not part of the family. It's just a different class of guys, you know, they're raised differently, they do things differently, and frankly, Ben, I'm a little confused about why you want to get into the family part of the family so much. Honey, I say this with love, and you're married to my sister, and you give a really nice life, but it's not for you, sweetie. You know? It's a totally different world. Well, you're from upstate, your parents are lovely people, you went to Phillips Exeter, and then you went to Brown. Those are two really good schools, and you got a great job in the city. I'm assuming that your office is beautiful, you got a share in the company, you get a pension, you get retirement, you live in a beautiful house, you got a beautiful wife, you got 4 healthy children. I mean, a lot of those guys that you met, they grew up in a different time. You know, everybody's doing good now, but I mean, there was some real dark years. A lot of them barely finished high school, and nobody in that room that you were sitting with went to college. Not my brothers, not my father, my grandfather. And I mean, not to say that you've had it easy your whole life, but you've had it a lot easier than some of the family, you know? I mean, they've seen some really terrible shit, and it seems that you have some preconceived notions about how to talk to people. And honey, half the life is you gotta get people to like you, you know, and you gotta get them to like you, and then they want to do things for you. I mean, look at me, I'm singing for my supper every day. I understand that, but I feel like what we have here is you have a very outsider's perspective of the family, okay? And look, I get it, you know, we walk a certain way, we dress a certain way. I mean, granted, you know, the Italians have their own way of looking and doing things, but us Irish, you know, we keep up with the times. You grew up watching the movies, you know, I get it, a lot of guys do, you know, there's some good shit. Scorsese never misses. And, you know, little boys, they look up to stuff like that. You know, you got Tony Soprano, Nucky Thompson, Thomas Shelby. I mean, even my grandfather, James Cagney, loves James Cagney, The Public Enemy. It looks real sexy from the outside, but you were in the room, you know. It's not always sexy. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think you just gotta change your approach, you know? Loosen up a little bit, okay? This ain't the Harvard fucking yacht club, you know? See, right there. Do you see how maybe that could be a little condescending? You got a lot of connections, you know, but I think it's important to recognize that in this situation, you gotta start from the ground floor, you know, work your way up. You gotta go to barbecues, you know, play a little poker with them. You got the tools, okay? You just gotta learn how to build the house different, is all I'm saying, okay? And they'll warm to you, you know, eventually. I'm hoping by the summer, I could interest you in a little something. We're going to London in the summer, and it would look really good if I had a numbers guy. You know, I need somebody who can crunch it, who speaks a financial language, you know, gives it a little more of a professional flair. If in the next couple months things go really well, you get in with the family, you make some good impressions, I would love to offer you an opportunity to come with me and the rest of my associates, and maybe we could figure some things out. this would make my sister happy. And you'd be happy if my sister's happy. I'm happy if my sister's happy. My father is ecstatic if his children are happy. So, you know, maybe you just think about it. I think you got potential. You know, Ben, you gotta polish a diamond, you know? It doesn't come out of the ground perfect. It's gotta go through a process. And you're just starting your process, you know? That's gotta be exciting for you. Okay. Hold on with what you're about to say, because I know where this is going, and I don't think either of us want it to go that way. Oh man, I was really trying here. Okay. Oh, you know what, honey? I just got a very important business call, and I'm unfortunately gonna have to leave. So could you just like wrap that up really quickly, you know, and maybe throw in some bread for me? I had something come up. Look, apparently I had assumed that you watched the movies and you kind of knew a little bit about the life, but apparently you don't, because if you did, you would know that you never, ever talk to another man's wife like that. And I would apologize for leading you on if, you know, I thought I did that, but I know for a fact that I didn't, because I would never in a million years want your penis anywhere near me. I frankly don't know how my sister stands it. When I came in here, I told the hostess I was looking for this little meerkat-looking motherfucker, okay? And here you are. I don't want to fuck a meerkat, Ben. That shit might work on the little cotillion girls back home, but it doesn't with me, okay? I'm still a married woman, and you're a married man, and if you ever talk to me like that again, I will personally chop it off, and you better pray that I'm the one doing it, because otherwise I'm gonna get my husband to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you getting emotional? Are you getting a little upset? Oh, honey, we're in public. You might wanna tap that down. People might be looking. Yeah, you know, you don't want to get too emotional in public, sweetie, especially around all these Wall Street types. They might think you're difficult to work with. And, you know, honey, I get it. These jobs, they bring up a lot of big boy feelings, you know, and it can be hard. And frankly, I can't have anybody getting too emotional for me. It's bad for business. Are you done? You know what? Why don't you go back to your nice, big, fancy office and you take some Advil and nap and reevaluate what you just said to me, okay? Oh, and I don't think I need to tell you that the next family dinner, you're busy. Very busy. Bye, sweetie.